suppose there's some comfort in the fact that fewer teenagers are drinking. But first of all, let's look at why you might have these regional variations. Why so much more drinking is going on in the north of England than, for instance, in London?
Well, it's a very mixed picture, and as you say, there are some encouraging signs. More young people seem to be making healthier choices, but young people that do drink are actually drinking more than they were last year, and that's obviously a major concern. Young people in the northeast and the northwest do tend to drink the most. In fact, across all ages, people tend to drink more in the northeast and the northwest. So there are some really worrying levels of harm caused by alcohol in those areas particularly.
Do we know why, though, Tom?
Well, there are strong drinking cultures up there. Lots of research suggests that the more ethnically diverse areas, such as London and other metropolitan areas like that, they consistently have lower levels of drinking. That might be because we've got greater numbers of people from low or no drinking cultures, and that may influence how friendship groups behave and operate.
Very interesting. So what could be done then? Because it does show that some of the campaigns that you guys and the government have been running is affecting some young people, and they're listening, but not the individuals who are drinking more and starting younger.
Well, yes. I mean, first of all, the government's chief medical officer's advice is that children younger than 15 years old shouldn't be given alcohol. So the evidence suggests that from a parental perspective, it's best to set really clear guidance and boundaries around alcohol, and to make childhood alcohol-free wherever possible. We know that the price of alcohol is a big driver for consumption, and one of the main reasons that young people themselves say that their generation appears to have been drinking somewhat less than in the past is because that they've been perhaps disproportionately hit by the economic crisis, and they have less disposable income.
It's interesting you say about offering alcohol, because of course one of the arguments that, for instance, people in France often say is because they introduce a little bit of wine, sometimes with a meal at a younger age than we do here, youngsters don't binge drink and understand drinking that sort of alcohol in a different way.
Yeah, that's a kind of common myth, and I don't know whether the evidence actually backs that up. What the evidence actually says is the later you can delay the age of the first drink, the less likely you are to have problems in later life with alcohol.
But the stats do say that we have a bigger problem here, don't we, than in Europe.
That's
with
right.
young people drinking.
And we have a different drinking culture in this country, and that's clear. We do have a different drinking culture from France and other places, and young people in the UK are more likely to have been drunk at a younger age than many other countries. And that's really concerning, because that is a predictor of problems later in life.
Particularly, as you say, over the summer as well, when it spikes. Tom Smith from Alcohol Concern, thanks for joining us this morning.
Thank you.